Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Entirely inappropriate for a venue change because someone's father is running for city council. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I understand he's asked you to make that argument. But if you're going to make an argument of that nature, you're going to have to do so in writing with facts that support it or allegations that would make something like that even within the realm of possibilities. Because I know of no law that would make that appropriate.
Fair enough, Your Honor. I will look into briefing it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's briefed, but you know, and funny enough, I'll just point out that I referred Mr. Drouillard to another jurisdiction for mental health court, and he decided he didn't want to do it. So it's not like there's any allegations that I'm somehow holding on to this case because his father is running for city council. A matter of fact, I referred him to Wyandotte and he refused to participate in the program, which is why he's with me. So I'm not holding on to this case for any sort of improper purpose. I have jurisdiction. It's a 23rd district court case. I don't know his father. I don't know him. And I look forward to reading your brief with some sort of legal basis that would justify a venue change. Now, Mr. Drouillard isn't here today. He alleges he's in the hospital. He knew he had to be here today. I don't have any documentation showing that. So he has an immediate warrant. He has multiple violations pending. He has allegations. One of his conditions was drug screening. He's had multiple dilute tests. We have tests pending right now for cocaine use. And I'm not inclined to just continue to push this out because Mr. Drouillard doesn't want to face consequences of his actions. So we'll have an immediate bench warrant for his arrest. And counsel, I'm not giving you a hard time. I know you have a client. You're just trying to do your job. I think that's a frivolous request. And I'm sure that the case law will bear that out. So.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, we're all set.
Thank you.
Are we ready on arraignments?
I think he's gone, he's getting some papers, he'll be back in here.
Okay,
I know he's talked to him.
all right. Hi, Officer Ziegler.
Hey, Robert.
Who are we seeing first?
This is Mr. Payne, Your Honor.
All right, sir, can you hear me okay?
Ma'am, good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon. This is 252312 and 252313, the People versus James Payne.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Payne. Waive reading of the complaint, stand mute. Your Honor, this is kind of bizarre complaint. He's charged with allowing somebody to drive a car and operating while intoxicated all at the same time. And also the vehicle he was driving was parked in a gas station. So I don't know what the facts are that are going to support these charges, but the probability of a conviction, I think, would be slim. So we're asking for a discovery order and a personal bond.
Okay, sir, did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, I did.
And Mr. Payne, did you understand your rights?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and did you give your attorney permission to sign your name on that form?
Yes, I did.
All right, I've entered a not guilty plea on your behalf for purposes of plea on both charges. I'm signing the order for a court-appointed attorney and the ex parte order preserving evidence. And then, see, he's got some traffic holes, but nothing aside from that.
All right.
So, and some criminal history, but not in recent years. All right, so sir, on both of these, I'm giving you a personal bond. On the OWY, you've got a $2,500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. On the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, you have $1,000 personal bond. Again, you don't have to post any money. Sir, these are your bond conditions. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You cannot consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You may be subject to testing on demand. And obviously you cannot operate a motor vehicle without a valid license. And Mr. Payne will send you notice of your court date in the mail.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
Next will be Mr. Jones, Your Honor.
This one yesterday?
And he was found back at his place. Taking some.
All right, Mr. Jones, come on through to the door.
Wait. So yesterday, did I give him bond conditions?
I assume you did, Your Honor.
All right, this is, let's see, 252310, 252309 and 252308, the People versus Aeen Jones.
Your Honor, two of those files you was reading on yesterday, the 252310 OT is the new file from today. As to that, Your Honor, waive reading of the complaint, stand view. And
Mr. Jones, did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yeah.
Did you understand your rights?
Yeah.
And did you give your attorney permission to sign your name on that form?
Yeah.
All right, I'm entering a not guilty plea on your behalf. I need a second with this. So I saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
And told him he couldn't have any contact with Agila Vincent and he couldn't return to her home, right? Does this all sound right so far?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
okay, Mr. Jones, hold it.
Wait, Mr. Jones. All right, so then I let him out yesterday. I gave him bonds, right? He got a personal bond on these two cases and he wasn't allowed to go back to the house. So he gets out and then the next day, there is an allegation that he's returned to the property. And so he went back there literally the day after I said no.
Same day, Your Honor.
Same day, okay. All right, so I take it that he does not like personal bonds.
Yes, I do, ma'am.
No, you hate them. You hate them.
I'm sorry. I do.
No, you hate personal bonds, sir, because when I give you a personal bond and you like a personal bond, you do what I say. You don't go back. It was a court order. You weren't to return to her residence. You weren't to have any contact with her, and you did on the exact same day the thing I had just told you hours before not to do. So you can't have a personal bond. Because you don't do it, you have a $25,000, 10% bond with the GPS tether. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to have any contact with the complaining witness. And I'll say this again, Agila Vincent. You can't go to where she lives, works, or goes to school. You cannot go there for any reasons. You cannot possess or have access to firearms or dangerous weapons. You cannot consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You'll be subject to testing on demand. And again, that's with a GPS tether. Okay, anything else?
Can I explain myself?
All right, thank you.
Next will be Mr. Connor, Your Honor. Leave that there. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Hello, Your Honor. Is there a reason I can't hear, officer?
Yeah, because they're not talking to you.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm sorry. Hi, sir.
Yes.
This is 231105, 220875, and 251539, the People versus Justice Connor. Mr. I had it muted, so he hasn't heard anything.
Okay. Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Connor. Waive reading of the complaint, stand mute, request a personal bond, Your Honor.
All right, sir, did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And, did you give your attorney permission to sign your name on that form?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
All right, I've entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Counsel, he has, so we have cases from 23, 22, and then he picked up this new one in 25. So this is his new case. He's got these old cases. He had one he never came to court on. He had another one back in May of 22. He was given a personal bond. He never came back to court on that either. So he also has warrants out of Romulus, MSP South, Lincoln Park, and Allen Park. Are these all traffic?
Yes.
Looks like that.
Yes,
Well,
Your
what
Honor.
am I gonna do to get him to come to court if I don't give him a cash bond?
I'm working on it, Your Honor. I've been going through a hard time with losing the mother of my children. I've been a single dad for the last 3 years. I am working on getting those warrants and everything paid off and getting my court dates arranged. I just really need a break on this one. A personal bond would really help me out on getting out and getting back to work and getting back to my 3 children. And like I said, I do everything as a single father, so I'm just trying to play catch up and just do the right thing.
So he has a theft case, looks like that's 24th district for fraudulent activities. He has a bench warrant on that. He also has this Oakland County case, a district court case, and I'm surprised they don't want him because it looks like he quit showing up there too.
I spoke to my attorney for the Oakland County case, and they said that the case that was dropped due to whatever, the person got their money back. I don't understand what was happening with that. But as far as when I did call, there was no set court date to show up to, ma'am. Like I said though, yeah, you have my word that if I am able to, if you are able to give me a personal bond, I will show up to that court date. I'm working on getting the rest of this taken care of. I'm just trying to take care of my children as a single father and work and be a normal person in society.
Looks like everything's traffic. Wyandotte wants him though. They'll pick up statewide, they said. Allen Park said they'll pick up within 25 miles. Romulus said they'll pick up.
I was advised and released last time that I had a traffic issue. Not sure. I really just need a break, Your Honor. Like I really do. I need to get back to my children before they end up in the system, and I need to finish this job so I'm not in that and lose my children.
I mean, on the 25-15-39 case, on the unlicensed driver case, better not guilty plea on his behalf. On this one, he has $1,000 personal bond. On the no license case, again, these are just, I mean, it's silly you don't come to court on cases like this because half the time these are just resolved with a fine or even dismissed.
Like I said, Your Honor, I've been having a lot of issues. The mother of my children just passed away.
No, listen though, Mr. Connor, everybody in there starts a job tomorrow or has something going on. I mean, I hear it all day long. It's really losing its effect. I mean, the larceny case is the only one I would have given him a bond on, and it's Walmart. They're not showing up to court. You should show up on that, because guess what? Walmart never comes to court.
I understand.
And all their cases end up getting dismissed. So I'm not gonna hold you in jail on a case when I already know that the complaining witness, Walmart, is not coming to court. Since I've been on the bench, I think they've shown up maybe twice.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're lucky. You're alleged to have stolen from the right place because they don't show up to court. So you should probably really come and see what happens.
I'm working on getting that all.
On each of the cases, you have $1,000 personal bond. These are your bond conditions. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You can't go into Walmart.
Yes, ma'am. So
You cannot consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You may be subject to testing on demand. You cannot operate a motor vehicle without a valid license. If you do not show up to court, Mr. Connor, on your next court date, I will not give you a personal bond.
yes, Your Honor. I just want to thank you so much. I really do. Me and my.
Show up. Show me how much you appreciate me by showing up to court.
So just for clarification, the personal bond is.
You don't have to post any money. You have
Okay.
personal bonds on all the cases. You're gonna get a court date in the mail. If you don't get it in the next week or two, call the court. You have old cases that might disappear if you show up. They might be dismissed. I told you, I've seen Walmart show up to prosecute a case twice. So if you don't show up, you end up back in warrant status and you'll do some more time in Taylor. But you're all set for today.
But I'll be okay. So
I didn't. Is that the Walmart case?
No, it's a domestic violence, Your Honor.
Oh, no, I don't have that.
Okay, all right, just checking. Thank you, have a great afternoon.
All right, thank you.